Meanwhile, the whole of justice. Cue. Hello, everyone, and we're here to talk about Crisis on Infinite Earths, the recent arrowverse crossover when worlds will live, worlds will die, and the arrowverse will never be the same, and at the end, no killing. No one lying with that. And of course, they'll be marking this as the arrowverse version of Infinity War Endgame, like that level.
Boy, are they not wrong with the beginning of this movie.
Yeah, they're not kidding.
This part 4.
Yeah, we had the I am Iron Man moment away. Twice.
Yeah, I know.
It's the same character. Which, in a way, if you want to do the symbolic thing, the Supergirl, part 1 death of Oliver is the death of Green Arrow, and part 4 is the death of Oliver.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. That, or they just want to make him into the Spectre. It's like, which works.
Yeah, I want him to come back as Spectre.
Yes, we're a white cat. We'll talk about part 4, which was the hour episode, which I will first say it is weird that we are 2 weeks before it ends. Like, it's I'm picturing it. This hour in general, it's weird that like in 2 weeks it ends. Because I'm picturing
specifically, specifically for us, right? Because I remember you trying to get me into this show before it even started, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know about that." And then from episode 9 onwards, I was bloody hooked.
Yeah, it's just weird because it's like I'm picturing like another 12, 11 episodes to go, and it's like, oh no,
there's probably going to be 12 episodes of the show that you don't like.
Legends.
Yeah, that's a great show.
Yeah. I'm just saying because we got the backdoor pilot for the spin-off show,
and then it's the farewell, really.
Yeah, and then
isn't it next week is the backdoor pilot and the next week is the farewell?
And then it's the last episode.
Yeah, and which I think Stephen Mills came out recently and said that it's basically like a farewell to all the characters of that show.
It's more like an epilogue kind of thing.
Yeah.
The weird thing, last time we were using the cameos as the linchpin to talk about everything else. There's only 2 cameos in 4 and 5.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the big one.
Also, I call foul on the people they mention in this crossover. Part 5, episode 5, they clearly say special appearance from Matt Ryan. He does not appear for a single second in episode 5.
I think because it's the Legends episode.
Yeah, I know, but he's not in it.
Yeah, but it's like, I see, you occasionally see Kate Casting on Arrow, special appearance, but she's never in the actual episode.
No, that's true.
Yeah, so my guess it's like contract, we had to put you on the posters, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's start with part 4. What are you for of it?
I don't know. I really liked it until the final battle sequence. I know what they were going for. Mm-hmm. Trying to do like an Avengers Endgame type sequence.
As much as they could on budget.
They didn't have enough characters.
No, they don't.
And it just seemed really, really small in comparison to the epicness that was Avengers Endgame. And I just turned to Catherine when we were watching it. I said, "This is supposed to be their Endgame battle," and it made me laugh so much.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I was like, in my head, and I think maybe because naturally your brain just goes into a massive unlimited budget. In my head, I'm thinking you get, when Ralph comes back, and so you have, and you get Birds of Prey coming along, and then you get
exactly. That's what I was expecting.
Like you piss off the universe, Anti-Monitor, so we, there's a massive army kind of thing. Lucifer shows up, and again, he's season 1 Lucifer.
Pre-season 1 Lucifer, that wouldn't happen.
He would be a little bit like, oh well, I lived. Okay, we can. Here's the thing. Also, in my head, when that ending happened, in my during the beginning, I'm like, where's Mina? Where's Diggle? Where's Constantine? Because we didn't saw them getting vanish. Last time we saw them was like they're like, okay, Oliver, you're going to be the Spectre now, and that's kind of it. Yeah. So I was expecting like, oh, okay,
because they're in purgatory. They're not actually dead. Technically, they're just in purgatory. They're outside reality.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I just couldn't afford them for the budget.
I mean, they're not that expensive. Jeez.
Well, that's true. Matt Ryan will literally come back for anything Constantine related.
Lex Luthor with powers, kind of interesting. Kind of makes sense a little bit. It's like you want, if Lex Luthor's going to be in the battle, you really want him to at least have something.
Or maybe have his Kryptonian armor suit.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
Yeah. I think also they're hinting Hero Lex. From like Rebirth, for him in that blue armored Superman suit.
We finally got the best evil Lex Luthor we've ever had on screen. Don't turn him good.
But again, you have the Superman show coming out, and you want a good conflict between those two.
Exactly.
Because he does mention the line about, oh, this is what a hero feels like doing the whole hero thing.
That's true.
Yeah. But from the previews on Supergirl, it seems like they are doing the whole thing of trying to convince that Lex is not as good as they say to be, but never know.
Well, that's good because want Lex Luthor to be good. That's really boring.
Yeah. Or he's good, but it's still Lex. Like it's all personal stuff. Because initially, the reason Lex Luthor hates Superman is simply the alien took my spotlight, basically. So how to take off the spotlight? Well, I become the hero and take over. See, it's like I'm addicting all this. Anyway, it's like
if you've read these stories before, Josh.
or at least know about them. I mean, I did start with Rebirth when it happened, so I kind of knew a little bit about it.
So did I, actually, but
I
turned off as soon as they reintroduced Constantine, and I hated the art style, and I never read it again.
I think, occasionally I read something. I read something called Joker Harley Criminal Sanity.
Yeah.
Which is basically Seven with Joker and Harley, basically. If you picture,
it is.
Harley is Brad Pitt, and Joker's the Kevin Spacey character. Like, that's basically what the movie the comic is. Well, that's it's John Doe. Okay. The origin of the Anti-Monitor, which is essentially you go to the dawn of time, and then the evil version of yourself shows up. Basically. It did feel very simplified. It's just, it felt very like, okay, future science stuff, super. Trying to find the way. It felt natural that how things were happening.
It did.
Yeah, did.
Yeah.
The reaction of seeing Oliver in that deep dark voice as the Spectre, which was like a little bit off. I thought because the trailers were just it's Steel Mail sounding like Steel Mail, and that's it. Not this. Yeah, a little bit. But here's the thing: when they're in the Speed Force, it does feel like a little bit of okay. This episode and next episode is basically the Arrowverse saying goodbye to Oliver, basically. Yeah.
I did find it like incredibly distracting how the aspect ratio changed.
Yeah, I was like, why though? That's my question.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, you could have just had it like be a little bit more cinematic, you know, by just like having like different cameras. You didn't have to change the aspect ratio.
Yeah.
It just really took me out of it. I was like, hell's this?
Yeah.
Especially when it like flips between both of them.
I get it. We're in the Speed Force, and it's like, well, we've been in the Speed Force before. There's no expert like ratio. Is it because of the cameo that we probably should talk about now?
Spoiler. Actually, I'm up to that thing right now. Yeah.
Spoiler. Spoiler. Ezra Miller from the Justice League movie and the Wait Where It Happens Flash film shows up. Which I would like.
Apparently, CW didn't originally plan on this.
Mm-hmm.
Warner Brothers demanded it be in very, very late in the filming.
I think mainly because we've been hearing all these like directors dropping left, right, and center for this more than a Star Wars movie. I think it's once again it's a little bit wait till I see it, and maybe having Ezra Miller showing up is a mindset of like, hey guys, see you in 2 years kind of thing. Kind of freaking out what other movie counterparts were going to show up.
It would have been great if like just out of nowhere, Christian Bale showed up.
That was the one I'm like, that's the only version of the character that probably wouldn't touch.
I know.
Because the whole thing, do not piss off Nolan kind of thing.
Pretty very much Batman Begins anyway.
Yeah. But I think it was also the sense of do not piss off Nolan kind of thing. Like, like the whole concept of like his Batman is done, it's end, do not add anything more kind of thing.
Sure.
So I think it's that was the only version of the character of Batman I was like, they're not going to touch.
What about if Clooney showed up?
I mean, technically, we did saw his Earth. Technically, the Bat Nipples are canon.
No, that is true. That is true.
And the Bat Faircast
timeline.
Yeah, because of Earth 89. Anyway, question. Anyway, okay. I felt the battle went well. You have failed this universe.
That was my favorite line in this entire episode.
Yeah, I was like, okay, for the last, if we assume that he doesn't say in the next episode, or at least the final episode.
Yeah.
For the final, you have failed this insert thing.
Yeah.
That's
I'm pretty. No, I don't remember because I've already seen this once, but it's his final line, right?
No, it's not his final line, but it's.
Oh, that's right. No, he's lying on the floor and he says, like, I gave all this up for you. That's right. But that would mean so good as, like, his final line.
Yeah. And
in the same way that it was great for Iron Man to go with I am Iron Man.
Yeah.
This would have been great as, like, you have failed this universe and then.
Yeah. And then Oliver, rebirths the universe, and all that. And they might do Doomsday Clock. Those are my 3 predictions for the next crossover. Yeah, those are the 3: Doomsday Clock, Injustice, or Tower of Babel. So is
this how they're going to introduce the HBO world of Watchmen into this world?
I don't know, but again, how you do with Dr. Manhattan? Because Dr. Manhattan is a certain element that that HBO can do. But the CW can't.
That is true.
Yeah. Dr. Manhattan doesn't like to wear pants.
No, they just have him wear his like little like black underwear.
One thing I will say this about the final battle. It didn't make a lot of sense to have the other guy, the what's up, the guy that they joined, the scientist guy that isn't Lex.
Oh, the bearded guy.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense
Yeah.
to the fact he doesn't do. He's like, you are not a martial artist. You're not like Batwoman.
No.
Yeah, you didn't actually got yourself powers like Lex, and you're not alien, you're not a space, a metahuman.
He's just going to inherit Ray Palmer's powers. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, but it's not happen. But this didn't make like logical sense. Why are you fighting?
That would have been such a good time to introduce, because like, you know how you heard that?
Yeah.
During the final battle, him come in as Adam and just be like, just like, oh, that was so good.
But I want like that sweeping shot of like, you know, we go to the ground and then go up to Oliver on the mountain. It's like, that did give me goosebumps a lot.
It did.
Yeah, it did. Let's go part 5, the final part. So, okay, we find out that the arrowverse is actually one Earth.
Yeah.
And Earth Prime. We get a little cameo from basically a Stanley type cameo, which is Mark Wolfman, who wrote the Crisis comic, and he was
who that is?
The guy at the pier who was asking for the autograph. That's who he was. Yeah. Yeah,
and I'm not up to date on DC Comics at all.
But he co-wrote the Arrow episode.
Did he?
Yeah, to the point I'm curious, what do you wrote? if you wrote, because my guess, if he had to write, my guess he wrote all of the non-Speed Force stuff. I think maybe I don't know. Yeah, because you had to kind of know the characters in the Speed Force.
That's kind of cool, really.
Yeah, they got the actual writer from the Crisis comic. Yeah.
Okay, now that I like that scene a lot more now.
Yeah, no, in the context.
I thought it was just some random guy, but okay, because I literally just watched that scene, literally seconds after you mentioned it.
Yeah. I forgot what the guy looks like, and then his name was Martha. I'm like, wait, hold on. Oh, that's in a way a Stanley type cameo.
That's actually him. Like, it's not like some guy just being him.
No, it's actually him.
Oh, that's really cool.
And and all that. And then most of this episode is, because here's the thing, this is this being basically an epilogue for the entire crossover.
It is.
Yeah, essentially.
And I must say, my favorite part, honestly, is seeing the Legends characters.
Yeah, and I will also say this: it's one of those weird things where you say, all the superhero stuff could have easily be carved out. Because
also Ray Palmer's line being like, "Wait, there's a super me." That's funny.
Yeah, because outside the main 6 or 7, outside the main 7, no one knows that what happened. So
now they do because of John Jones.
John Jones. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is one, but also certain characters don't get much screen time. Like Batwoman doesn't get much screen time. Superman doesn't get.
What?
Yeah, it comes. Well, Superman's like, oh yeah, you're there. Like Batwoman just shows up before the main bat and the big battle at the end, where it's just them fighting Godzilla, or Galactus. It is one of those things. Like when was it Bebo the teddy bear shows up? I was like, what is this?
Bebo.
I was like, what is this? What why the big threat of giant teddy bear?
You didn't know what that was, did you?
I knew there was something about a teddy bear, but I didn't know it was a giant.
Yeah. Well, that's the only show I like. So did you understand the totem? So did you understand like who he was and everything?
No.
He is a stuffed toy that all the legends become when they wear totems to defeat Mollis in season 3 of Legends.
That sounds stupid.
No.
Oh, it's ridiculous, and that's why I love it so much. Is because it doesn't take itself seriously at all. It's fucking amazing. I love it so much.
I just found the Bebo stuff really unnecessary. I mean, Wade takes a selfie.
See, that's just Legends humor.
Like, really, you take a selfie? It still looks like they did took. Looks like there's a photo of what the selfie looks like, and it's like Flash and Supergirl's reaction was my reaction. So it's like I was like, what is happening?
I had raised face, to be perfectly honest. I was like, because it's just great.
Yeah. And then
because I think I'm just getting to the point where I'm just done with everything being so gritty and dark.
Well, I don't mind gritty, and I think one of those things like you can have both. You could be serious, but also be
it's just such a different show than anything else in the DC shows. I'm just like, that's what I love about it. Is that it's not afraid to take itself a bit less seriously. It brought in Jonah Hex, for God's sake. That is great.
I saw that episode. God, that was a snorefest. The first one.
He's been in it 3 times, I think.
I saw the first one because again I saw the entire first season. Because I kind of do have like, I'll check the first season and then I'll kind of,
I love that. I love that show completely.
But here's the thing: the final battle with the anti-monitor, I felt was unnecessary. Basically, I felt like part 4 could have just easily be a 90-minute episode, 80-minute. Yeah.
It would have been a nice way to send out Oliver Queen and everything.
Yeah. Just. I mean, all the stuff of like having Team Arrow finding out about it. But here's the thing: all the scenes about, I mean, basically, it is the Barry and Sarah show, basically, of how they
this episode.
Yeah, in the Legends episode, and how they react because barely all the other characters just pop up and kind of.
It really bothers me because I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. Like, maybe they're going to use the Wave Rider to return everyone to their own Earth. That would be cool.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was obviously going to happen.
Yeah, but I thought... I mean, here's the thing. It ended like the comic. With everybody on the same Earth.
That's true.
Yeah. In a way, Crisis kind of started...
thing.
Yeah, Crisis kind of started the DC universe, basically.
That's true.
Yeah,
it's been a while. Like I literally haven't read it since.
Yeah,
I think
I haven't. I tried to read it, but I couldn't. I just felt very like, this is too old. My head.
It's a lot of catching up.
And I'm thinking,
bloody book.
I thought I was like, well, my knowledge of DC is pretty decent. I'll check it out, and it's like, no. Okay. No, I am sticking to Rebirth and Black Label, and that's how we're going to go. The scene is pretty well done. Like
it is.
Like you know,
I like the last
I
shot,
mean,
to be perfectly
yeah,
honest.
the last shot. But I mean, the
Yeah.
scene where like it's basically the funeral scene.
Yeah.
Where it is the Justice League. I mean, officially they have initially officially said it without saying it. So the Justice League saying goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is basically what the episode is all about.
Yeah.
And the anti-Wanda stuff
Is this
and Beep.
the Justice League or is this the Super Friends?
That's the thing. Like,
I'm gonna call it Super Friends.
yeah, Super Friends, the League. Is it one of those things where it's
Only
like,
because there's also the Monkey and the Wonder Twins, and they're part of the Super Friends.
is they put the fucking Wonder Twins in this?
You don't really like the characters from Legends at all?
No.
Uh,
No. Yeah, I remember in FX, which is still the best one that they have done. Every time they do the whole thing, why you need heroes when they need legends? I go, "Ugh, shut up, shut up. Okay.
See, that's the only show on the CW that I actually enjoy.
Because it's
But
not,
yeah,
it's
there's
always
not
it's
really
that
anything else to
anyway,
cover,
Crisis.
really. It's
Yeah, it's nothing except the Super Friends.
yeah,
You know, or the League.
yeah,
They got the table. They got the table. I was like, that's
yeah.
cool. That's cool.
I really like the
and
reveal shot that that's like where their base is going to be from now on.
yeah, that's why I said at the beginning. Meanwhile, the whole justice, like,
Oh, that's why I laughed.
yeah, because that's literally what it is.